What's going on, everybody? We're here with Bible Study TCG, and who do we have here?
I am Karan. I got first place at the most recent Richmond Regional, playing Primite, Bystial, Fiendsmith. Only shout out Ricky for hooking up with the sauce. Let's just get right into it. So the goat, White Dust on.
The motherfucking go!
The other one, Luster Dragon. He's all right.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine.
He can be Silver Engraver.
He does.
Attack.
Got a barrel. And load, roar, drill beam, and then the trap card howl. Pretty strong engine. I liked it. A lot of people didn't know what these cards did and interacted with them very poorly, so that was a plus. This card is very good, and then this card is a very cool interruption to have. It won me a lot of games, just being able to non-target snatch steal. And a lot of people ashed it. I don't know why, but they did. So, yeah. This bridges into Fiendsmith engine by searching White Dust on. So it's pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
There's one somewhere. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, and then we got 3 Engraver, Lacrima, Lurry, 2 Tract, and Paradise for the Fiendsmith engine. Everyone knows what this does. Very good.
What does White Dust on do?
He is the Pow Dust of them all.
Shout out.
Shout out to Go.
The other engine was the Bystial, so 3 Lubellion, Regained, Magnamut, and then we played a pretty heavy 3 Druis, 3 Baldrake. These were very good. I played against a lot of Fiendsmith decks and just decks that just die. A lot of games I won by just having 2 Bystials and Nibiru and just tie for game. So that was cool. The Baldrake effect came up a lot with this deck because we're playing so many light and darks. So that was pretty good.
Did the goat ever get banished?
He did twice. That's pretty sad.
Unfortunate.
We got the hand traps, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Ghost Spell, 3 Veiler, 3 Fua, 3 Nib. Not much, no imperms just because we were playing so many Bystials, so didn't want the conflict. So I ended up meaning Bell instead. It was better than I expected. Might have just been a thing for the event, but I did high roll with it a lot. Hit like 2 Call by the Graves, bunch of Bystials. It was good defensively and offensively. It was a pretty good card. And that is the 45 card main deck.
Yeah, the bell was all Karan. I
just wanted to try it.
I helped come up with like most of the list. Karan and I have been testing it for a while. We're gonna play it at Orlando. This deck was probably come out Sunday. So Orlando's gonna be through. Hopefully we'll get to post a YCS winning deck list. But the bells were kind of good for that event, and I think that there is something definitely like to think about like locally, depending on what you're seeing locally, whether or not you want to play the bells. But yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And then the side deck. So 3 Solemn Strike for going first, and then against because this is more of a control deck, against the more grindy matchups like Ryziel, Fiendsmith, and stuff, we kept these in going second, even Malice, and it was very good. Came up a lot, just flipping this going second after hand trapping them once or twice, and their board being weak, and just winning the grind game. Then obviously 3 Lancia, 3 of the Cat, 3 Pirellia. 3 Droll, just because it was the first event with the Mitsurugi cards legal, and I was a little scared of them, so I wanted to play Droll. I did play against 2 of them. I never saw Droll, but I mean, I'm glad it was in there. And that was the side deck.
A note about Solemn Strike is like I'm gonna be honest, like our deck is kind of fucking dog shit. So like when you like Lancia them or when you Meows them, like you actually like you're still going to lose the game unless you have some way to stop them on the crackback.
Right.
You're killing them. You're very unlikely to kill them. And our deck is very slow. We don't have explosive plays. Like we don't have Ice Ryziel. So the way that we play the game is like a very measured style of game. Think about that a lot if you're going to play this deck where you're hand trapping your opponent. It's a lot worse to just like aggressively hand trap your opponents. You really need to think about what the choke points are. When you're playing against Ryziel Fiendsmith and you're playing against Ryziel, shout out Masterclass. Your game plan is mostly like you're gonna make a light dark Chaos Angel and you want to stop your opponent's ways to beat your Chaos Angel. So you really want to prioritize hand trapping the Fiendsmith engine, and you want to prioritize holding strike for cards that will out the Chaos Angel. So that's kind of like how you play after siding when you're going up to this 26 style of hand traps. So you just have so many hand traps that you really need to play a conservative game with Solemn Strike. But yeah.
Yeah, that.
You ever consider playing more dust ons?
I mean, we talked about it.
It.
It's 8 or 9
We'll think about it. We'll think about it.
It is a cool Fiendsmith combo.
Then, like Ricky was saying, Chaos Angel. Like this is pretty
The
much
best
the
card.
game plan against
Yeah.
Ryziel. They make it so they can't out and just win the grind game. That did happen a lot. This card was very good.
The next unplayable without it. It's the best card in the deck.
Agreed.
Deadass.
Lina, I never made it. Probably should have been IP.
Yep.
But yeah. 2 Requiem just for the grind game. A lot of Bystials in the format, and our extra deck can afford to play it. So it was very good. Came up a lot. Moon, Gum Day, Sequence. Little Knights. Seals, this was a very, like, this card was extremely good just as an interruption and just setting it up with the Primite cards. And then with the Fiendsmith cards, Necrocrypt, Desiree, Typhon. At the regional, I only made it once, but it did win me the game. But normally against Ryziel, this card is like a god card, so you have to play it. Caesar, M7, I never made it, but it can be pretty cool. And then finally, Abyss Dweller. This card was very good.
Yeah.
And that's the deck.
Any closing thoughts?
Shout out White Dust On.
Shout out White
Best
Dust.
card in my
Shout
deck,
out,
probably.
let's go.
That's it.
Are you gonna win the YCS?
I will try my best.
Ricky, are you
For
gonna win the
White Dust
YCS?
Fuck no, dude. I'm washed. Bro. Maybe we'll get top 32. Who knows?
All right, thank you for watching this video on Bible Study TCG, and we'll update you when they go to SeaWorld after round 4.